注意看这个小男孩，别的孩子都在认真听讲，只有他的注意力不在黑板上，而是在女老师天使般的身材上。放学铃声响起，别的同学都背起书包回家了，只有他还在呆呆地看着老师，然后缓缓地拉开笔袋，从里面拿出1块钱买来的钻戒，然后径直走到老师面前，将钻戒放到桌面上。
Oh, Ardal, that's lovely.
I used to eat pocket money.
Oh, wow, that's far too much. You didn't have to.
I did. It's important that you know how I feel about you.
老师听后开心地收下了礼物，并将戒指戴了上去，然后开玩笑地对男孩说
Does this mean we're engaged?
Well, I hadn't thought about it. If you want to, I suppose.
Well, that's very sweet, and I'll certainly give it some thought.
当然，老师就是和男孩开了个玩笑，殊不知男孩却当真了。晚餐时间，男孩迫不及待地问妈妈
Mom, what age can a person get married at?
I think it's 16. Why? Have you got some news for us?
No, well, not yet. I'll keep you posted.
爸妈相视一笑，就当儿子开了个玩笑。可一个大胆的想法在他年幼的心里萌芽，和老师结婚成为了他的梦想，他要为之努力付出。然而还没来得及高兴，一个坏消息就接踵而至。这个小男孩喜欢上自己的老师，还送给老师一个戒指。老师还开玩笑地说这是订婚礼物，可不想男孩却当真了。但当他第2天碰到老师时，却发现他已经换上了另一个戒指，并将未婚夫介绍给男孩和他的妈妈。看着他们远去的背影，小男孩生气了。原来老师是在玩弄自己。回到家后，立马将情书撕掉。自从知道老师订婚后，男孩便刻意的疏远老师。
Ardal Travis, come here, please. What's up, Ardal?
Is he wearing his ring and not mine?
老师瞬间亚麻呆住了，他没想到男孩会如此在意这件事。
It's complicated, Ardal. Someday you'll...
How is it complicated?
老师想要岔开话题，毕竟和一个孩子谈这些为之过早。可男孩并不打算到此为止，而是随口而出
Nothing. You'll just see that I'm the one that loves you.
Ardal, I know you do, and you're very special to me too.
说完后，男孩潇洒地离去，因为他还有一件很重要的事要去完成。他来到未婚夫卷毛的车前，用力地敲响车窗。见车窗降下后，男孩直接开口
Don't marry Miss Purdy.
卷毛自然是没有把小孩的话当回事，并问到自己为什么要听他的。
Because she's mine.
听到这话，卷毛笑出了声，可男孩却显得异常镇定，并向卷毛发出1对1决战。如果不敢来，就意味着主动退出。撂下狠话后掉头离开。显然，卷毛并没有把男孩当回事。可接下来发生的事情，让他一辈子都难以忘记。男孩爱上了自己的老师，但老师却有了未婚夫。为了能挖到墙角，男孩竟然公开与其未婚夫宣战，并与他约定时间在斗兽场单挑。终于到了日子，男孩准时堵在了卷毛的车前。为了男人的尊严和面子，卷毛笑嘻嘻地下了车，然后走进斗兽场。
Where's your gun?
Think you've forgotten it.
That's not my problem.
男孩说着半蹲下去，然后从包里拿出了一把枪。虽然内心有些慌张，但还是故作镇定地露出一丝笑容，因为他根本不信小孩子能有枪。这时老师走了进来。
Ardal, what are you doing?
And where would you get a wreath?
My dad's a Garda.
这下卷毛彻底慌了，万一小孩真的开枪，自己就挂了。他只好将双手举了起来。没等卷毛反应过来，男孩便让他当着老师的面说
Don't marry teacher.
Just put that thing down and we can talk about it.
卷毛瞬间吓尿了，立马把老师让给了小男孩。见男孩扣动了保险，卷毛立马跪到地上，并说出了真心话。
I never wanted to marry her anyway.
Excuse me?
She moaned constantly about it. She did my head in. I thought putting a ring in her finger would shut her up for a while. I don't want to be married. Please. Please. Ardal. Don't shoot me. Get someone, you stupid bitch!
Famous?
Dickhead.
就这样，小男孩成功了。不得不说，还是套路得人心啊！不知在座的您有时有过这种冲动吗？欢迎留言讨论我。